Hello and welcome. I thought the first thing I ought to do is scan this field. That's would help. And then I've got the lime from I've got the big boy, and I think we've got to obviously seed plant it because we are said we're going to go for sunflowers. Oh, a little bit too. Shouldn't need many stones. It is a bigger field than I thought it was going to be, actually. I'm reasonably pleased with this for a self-made field. I'm not the wood. I really wish I could take the wood out a little bit more. Not obviously some of this is there's some of the little pieces that are really on our field edge that just I cannot touch. I can't chainsaw them, or they don't register. So it's a little bit. But hey ho, it is a large field, really. As I said, it is bigger, much bigger than 19, our little proper small field. So we shall see what it is, what kind of land it is in a minute. Then we shall get this limed, and then I'm going to get it planted. One more, I think. I don't think I've quite done that, or have I? I think I have. Can't see any. Yeah, I have. That's fantastic. Let's get this. No, let's wait for the results before we start charging around with this, and then we shall seed. Although, I suppose this is probably a good sort of time to test this. No. Let's have a look first. What is it? And we want to be looking at this. It will be nice to get outside of the month of March. Well, it's exactly as you'd expect it to be if you followed the bandings, isn't it? A bit of loam at the far end, and a bit of loamy sand and a bit of sandy loam, which is actually not bad. In all honesty, it could have been far worse. Now then, we need to unfold, which I always forget. Now then, this is it is true. What I was going to say, we're going to call this. What are we going to call this? Create a new folder, and this is the sea field because it's right next to the sea. Oh, let's see if I can spell field correctly. Right, I wanted to do this because I was unsure whether Courseplay will play ball. I mean, 24 meters is not a massive thing. Now then, do we delete the CP1 and let it find the natural field now that it is a field? I think we will. So we want to escape so that goes away, and then we need to go back in, and now we need to create the job, and now we need to do, it should see it now. It does perfectly, just the field as it is. Right, so we want 2 headlands because I don't think we'll get 3. I don't know, we'll get 2. 1, we'll get 1. Okay, this will be interesting to see what actually happens with a single headland. Save course, activate 24 meters. This is. I was thinking about this. First go. Let's just see what that's going to be like with this particular type of course. I'm wondering, are we going to crash into trees or what? Basic. Oh wow, it really did start right where we were. I think, to be honest, it's going to pretty much finish the field off. I just wanted to see, again, there are some fields shapes where they are more, I mean, the middle section here is quite large. Why is that same pH value, but then it's not showing me any, it's not showing me that, that's very strange. Does it show me on the map, the precision farming map? Because that is weird that it's not showing me anything. That's very, very strange. We've got the results back. Why is that not? Well, we are having some kind of very strange occurrence where it seems to be losing the data on my thing as I get closer to the data, which is a bit strange. Is that because I've got that? The worker is using the scanner. Right. Well, there you go. I never realised it would do that. I knew there was something strange going on, but I really didn't think for 1 minute that it would actually do anything with the field scanner. Well, let's see then. Have we got our data value back? That's confused the game. Oh my life. I'm going to give ourselves that back because it really shouldn't have done that. I mean, yeah, I should have. I didn't realise it was just going to do that, but yeah, that's more of a game glitch than anything, right? So does that mean now then our pH is? Oh no, it has actually done it. I can see right up to where we are. We do need to be on. It's on auto. How bizarre! It is on auto. Oh no, now it looks, yeah, perfectly green. Right, this is the loamy bit, so this should be really the nicest. Now, yeah, this obviously the. Yeah, I suppose no. It was the bigger ones I was really worried about. Things like the seeders and the planters and things like that. That could it actually manage to get in here? Wasn't really worried about little implements, which really don't usually struggle anyway. It was something 24 meters a reasonable thing. There aren't many seeders, planters, or anything like that of that thickness. So, but we may as well finish this now that we've started it. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. As I said, we've still got the top entrance. We've still got the headland. I've not taken anything important off. Yes, we've stopped. Well, we've just basically got rid of our road, which we'd already got a road at the top. Yes, it's nice to come down here, but at the precise moment right now, this is far more important for the farm. Wasted land is wasted land, and we can see we have gained a massive field. For that fact, if you look at how large that is, it's way bigger than 90. Yeah, I should say it's almost twice. 219s, I would say. Yeah, then that's. Yeah, I didn't realise how much land we had got left from the contract. But I thought, well, now's a perfect time, being as you've got that in there, to get that used, because we can't use this for manure as long as, mind you, I won't be using manure anyway, really. I said we're going to be using our things to make the most money, truthfully. It would be nice to get outside of March so we can see the grass grow at the top, and obviously the sunflowers when we planted them, because it is getting on. No, come on, we can actually do a better job than that. Yeah, you're faffing around, as you frequently do. Oh no, it is doing it a horrible coverage on the yellow bit. Have we missed any? Little tiny band. Well, let's just do it. So that was 6 odd tons. It's 5.5 tons. That's not too bad, really. Let's fold it away. Let's be good. Right, smash it. Let's grab the planter. We're going to do this manually, or are we going to leave this trundling along with the beast? Yeah, I don't think the planter could even be done with the lorry, even if you wanted. I'm quite sure that it's not. Yeah, Milk That Hen said that it said about one of the trailer that it was rented, but it was not appearing in leased items as we sort of showed. So again, as I said, some sort of weirdness about some of the equipment, whether it was supposed to be rented or not. It didn't seem to go with the rest of the equipment that you'd got, but if it was, then obviously I've done a bit of a, yeah, but it is. Right, let's get rid of that, and let's get so we have got a field of sugar beet too. This is good. We're getting the things we need really for the farm. Let's grab that. We're going to need to grab some seeds. Oh, there is one thing I meant to say. And while it's in the first month where I said I wanted to do all swaps. Now, this is not about a piece of equipment or not wanting. And I do love the John Deeres. I did do a lot of testing. And the X9 was one of those I tested on Ron Boz when we were testing harvesters to see what I was going to go for. It's not the best at self-unload, but that's not the end of the world. It is a monster, so it could do it. But there's one thing I've wanted ever since they've dropped. I never had the opportunity yet. Let me just have a quick look as well. Yeah, no. It's the Colossus. But I'm wondering how we actually handle this, which is, I'd like to, now if I'm going to sell our harvester and buy one, what I would have to do is sell it now while it's worth the maximum amount of money. What I'm wanting to do is buy the Colossus. Now, which is, I haven't bought it yet. I've wanted it ever since it dropped and never had opportunity. Seen it in the sales no end of times. It's one of those things that nearly every Let's Play, they actually sort of go. So, and I don't want to play this unrealistic either. I know you can, and that's its thing, but so how much is, and I know the headers as well, likewise. What I would like to do is, we don't need it right yet, so I'd like to sell ours, and if we don't see one in the sales, then we will buy the Colossus at full price. Now I know it's a bit of a long shot, but what I'm trying to say is, it's, as I said, we don't need that for a while, but I do need to keep the money for it. So if that is the case, which it is, I'm going to do it now. We should take the header, we should sell the whole lot, and it's nothing to do, I love John Deere, I really do. Now we also have got some kits down at these sort of things, so it's probably not a bad idea. Well, first of all, let's set the planter going. That does seem to me to make quite a bit of sense. Not sure if it'll manage it, but let's give it a go. Right, so we need to grab some seeds. And we need to change that for sunflowers. Have we got any seeds already? Oh, well, we did. Yeah, we did actually have some in that. So we could empty that, could we not? We will make some, of course, at some point. Self-sufficiency. Now, or did we? Have we already? No. I did put some in, though, didn't I? That is true. In the production, I can't remember how much. Oh, I don't know that I did any. I did do seeds. I remember, actually, now coming to think about it. Yeah, I did. I remember we're getting some wheat. Yeah, there we go. And we have 7,002.6 tons of a lime solid fertilizer. We haven't done. Yeah, we haven't stuck the manure or... No, we've done the herbicide and the lime and the seeds. We haven't done the fertiliser yet. What do we need for that? It's manure and slurry, isn't it? Yeah, which we said I think we're going to do from our own sort of things. So for now, let's eject this if it lets you. I think it does. Yeah, it does. Indeed, it does. So let's stick this away. Let's grab the planter and let's fill that, because I think we have enough there, definitely. Now I believe that this has liquid fertilizer, not solid, so we could, for now, yeah, we could literally do the fertilization afterwards. For now, we will get some proper for this, but I'm trying to now keep the money ready for our animals. I was hoping this session, but really I'd like to get all these jobs done. As I keep saying, I want to get these, and any swapping I want to do to begin with, which I still class as, well, we're still in March, we're still doing that. Any swapping and changing, this is something I'd wanted to do. It really isn't. There's nothing wrong with, and I don't dislike John Deere at all. I really do like the X9. I say there is one of the John Deeres which is absolutely amazing at self-unload. I think it's the 600, which I really like that a lot. Now then, we're going to hit those fertilizers a lot. Now then, do we need to undo the thing? I think we do on this, don't we, to make it pop? not sure we're going to get close enough to that. We are. Smashing. Okay, I think we need to get a little bit closer. I can't remember how much seeds sunflowers take actually to do this stuff. Now then, we're going to have to say that not to use fertiliser, aren't we? Because otherwise this is going to grind to a halt with coarse play. So let's quickly do that setting now. Let me do my job correctly, which course play is for that. And so machines use fertiliser. No, not for this one. Fantastic. Let's set this going. Wow, that's got good storage capacity for the seeds. Wow. Right, now then, a moment of truth. Now I think we're going to start this on the left hand side where there are trees. So if there's any pulling around to be done, it's going to be on this side here. That doesn't mean to say courseplay always takes note of where you are, but it is a factor in it doing its fields. It is, but it's not the only one. So really I would like to start us here and to see if courseplay will play ball. It does sometimes, but not always. Right, so then let's create this course, the C field, and it has found it straight away. One headland, not two. There's no way that beast is going to manage. Well, you say that. It's smaller than the other one. Let's try. We can always switch it off. I don't think it'll do it. No, it won't. One. And that worries me, because that's not a lot of turning space for that. So let's just... No, let's not save it. We will use it, and hopefully... This is where I usually forget about this. And we want first, and... Where have you done the first? Oh, you have not done it at all where I wanted, have you? No, you haven't. Oh dear. Yeah, because this is such a strange shape. There's bits of it, and it really, two headlands would have been ideal. This is the type of thing where it may not be a problem though. I'm going to leave it to it. We're not going to like worry about it. We're going to let that do its business, and we're going to go and take the harvester to the shop. We're going to cash this in. This is not, I am honest, all I'm doing is literally sticking the money in the bank ready. So we've only got 200,000 to... I am tempted on camera. I was thinking about this. There is no real bank, is there? Or is there? Can you do that? Is true, because there's always been a bank in the game that I've never really understood about. Can you actually put money in the bank? Because it is a good idea. For those days like now, I'm going to invest that. But if you keep it in your kitty, it just fritters away. It really does. And you think you've got more money, and you really haven't. But to me, the bank is just what you see in here already, which is that you've got a tally, and you can borrow and you can repay. That is it. But I know that, yeah, there's always been that, the bank. Oh, yeah, I did think that already. Already, Leah has. Yeah. I don't do this very often, but we really ought to go and see what is happening. So we'll map jump for once. I can't stop and start. Yeah, look at that. How come you have... What is that about? You've snagged on a tree. Yeah. Now, I don't know why you snagged on a tree, though. Really? There was absolutely no need to. You shouldn't have been out that far, really. But this was my worry. But if we needed to seed or plant just ourselves, or we get a smaller one, then it's not the end of the world, really. But yeah, that was my concern, really, was that particular end of the field. So let's do nearest now and see if we still get problems. Right. Let's grab the little dino, and we shall dart down. Yeah, we shall make some. We can't make... I don't think we can make liquid fertilizer, can we, with this? I've never tried to, but I don't think... I think in all the times I've used the production shed that I've actually not seen. No, it makes herbicide, and you've got solid fertiliser. Is there anything that makes liquid fertiliser? I'm sure there is. I'm sure someone said something to me once when I asked that question, that there was something that made liquid fertiliser. Let's get our little run around this little cute thing, which is fantastic. It really is amazing. To talk about zippity-doo-dah, it is a little bit fast. Oh, as well as very... Oh. Now, I thought you would... I didn't think I'd left that... Yeah, it's the length of the header, isn't it, really? I don't know if this will be able to follow. Not everything can. Yes, it can. Right, let's get cracking. I'm not expecting the sunflowers to get all the way. If it does it again, then what we're going to do is... Yeah, alright then. We'll edge in. Yeah, blocked by an object again. We'll do it ourselves when we get back. It's not going to take long with an 18.2 metre. Yeah, it's the best laid plans of mice and men. Yeah, typical. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. We'll get it done ourselves. We really will. Yeah, but I wanted to get this done before March was out. I'm really hoping that we can get to get this last job done. And let's look. Let's not dot across with this monster. Now, if I remember rightly, did I pick up the toys on the way down here? I think I did. I think I remember in editing, darting across and getting those two. Right, let's indicate. Yeah, we have. Yeah, that's true. We'll have to fetch these another day. We needed the lorry and our big tractor that is in use. So let's see. Yeah, so far we haven't had anything that's lost its value, so I'm hoping that this... Right, let's take the dyno off follow. Thank you very much, young lady. You did a cracking job. Unlike the driver who's bailing on the Seafield. Yeah, for some reason, where did you... Yeah, I thought so. On that left-hand side as it's coming down, straight away into a tree. Right, okay. Let's get this sold if it's worth anything and if there's no mistakes. Yeah, we'll keep it if it's not got any value. What is that worth? 463,919. Yes. And the Nardi, yes. And the John Deere, 84,186. Yes. So it looks like we've got an awful lot of money, but we haven't really. Yeah, what I was tempted to do was put that 500,000 in the bank. In other words, what I mean is you could use the function of me using the F12 on camera to say I've banked 500,000, and then I can withdraw that in 6 months by pressing the F12 key and putting the money back in. It's a game mechanic. It's a use of something so that I can... I did think of it. I've never thought of it before. I thought of it a couple of sessions ago, and I thought, that isn't a bad idea, actually. It was Maypole that made me think of it. So we're going to do that. We're putting 500,000 minus 500,000. So we're down to 259,913 at the minute, and the 500,000 is in the bank. Yeah, literally before all eyes. The bank of Farming Simulator 22. There's a point. Can we? I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, but can I don't think it will do it, but it might not even actually. But it is the right kind of hitch, although that doesn't always matter. No, it does not matter at all. Right, let's get back home. And we have the fields to plant, and then we gotta go. We're leaving the month of March, finally. Oh, there are no indicators to indicate with. No, this is... I'm not sure this is street legal, really. No, it's a little bit naughty. It's very, very fast. So I would have to put my arm out of this. Yeah, in Great Britain. I don't know if in America that happens as well, whether you put your arm out the window like you do in Britain. One of them's a weird circular motion for, is that left? I think it is. Because right and drive, you would be, yeah, it would be left, wouldn't it? That's the weird one where no one's going to see you doing it anyway. But that's what you're supposed to do. Right. Anyway, let's get this planted so we can get out of March finally. No, I thought, are we going to do our animals? Oh, that was the plan as well this session. It would be nice. We need one thing we do need to do though is grab a trailer that is going to be for feeding them up the top. Probably my go-to, which I would often use in this. I don't think that's quite done to the edges, has it? For some reason, it seems to be missing. Ah, you did. You caught one of those little trees. Right. Now that might be one I can actually do. It's only the really small ones, like that one on the left, that it won't let you chop. Yeah, they're all in any way, shape or form. You can't delete them. Oh, yeah, I was going to say I think I'm a bit close to that. And lo and behold, I was a lot more than... yeah, I was... Right. There shouldn't be too many more, to be honest. That's... Maybe they'll all pull out. Yeah, that's a bush, so you're alright. Yeah, there's a whole stretch where you're really safe, but it's, yeah. There's only two then so far that actually snagged us, really. Are we going to fertilise this instantly? We could run a splash of fertiliser. We've done the liming. It just would be nice to get this job done, really, so that it is complete. It's a little bit uneven on this left-hand side, a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be anything unduly. It doesn't. None of it strikes me as land that you'd think, no, a harvester is never going to run over this, and that's obviously what I could see the potential with it. When I looked at it, I thought, well, I thought grass fields at the beginning, and then I thought, well, we've got grass. We've extended the grass field now, I would say, to twice the size it was, at least 1 2/3, 1.5 size times as big as it was initially. And I thought, do we need another one? And also, we've got a specialist mower at the top in the Crone. Are we going to buy another mowing set just down here, just to do another grass field? I thought, it seems a bit inappropriate. If we really wanted to get more grass, why don't we buy another field at the top where the Crone is? Because there's a field just below it. If we really need more grass at some point, then do that later on. And I'm taking my own advice. I don't think that's a too unsound a situation. Right, let's get this straight. Yeah, there is a little bit around the edge, but you know we're going to keep that. Yeah, because it's not going to snag the trees then. It's a bit of a shame, but it's still all extra. So we've got our oil business started, as in like the beginning of it. We will have once this is all done, and of course we're going to have to rotate our crops, and that's the other thing. You need a lot of fields really with the crop rotation mod, because I can't plant any more. I mean, this is one thing I was thinking as well, because I think it's three things it keeps a record of. It is possible, and something I only just thought of, that you plant grass afterwards and then you do a couple of cuts with that, and then, well, you only need to do one. You'd have to make it worth your while putting the grass in, so you do let it grow maximum growth stage, and then you would fold. No, that's lower. And we haven't shut those again. Fantastic, brilliant. So that is, let's check. That looks pretty sunflowery to me. It does. We're going to need this again? I don't think so. No, we've got. Oh, that is a point as well. While we're fertilising and we're talking about, did we lime our new field, the one we bought, field 16? Because actually, it looks like the farmer has pretty much. It's not brilliant. I'd say that's pH okay. Although it doesn't look too much different to our field, really. And fertilisation, not sure whether that's It's not brilliant. We'll see. We'll take, yeah, well, let's get this off and let's go down. Yeah, let's grab the fertilizer and bucket, and we will go and have a look at that, and also get our field done that we've just done. We will not take the fence, the fence. Let's not take that post out or the shed. Yeah, I'm quite. I think these are amazing. This massive easy shed, absolutely humongous, amazing. It's almost like we've got enough shed space forever. I mean, you could really double pack most of this anyway. Right, what have we? I'm going to say we have got the Virtuos, haven't we, which we got early on. Now then, I believe we really are a little bit out. I don't think we need to be like that anymore. It's a fantastic tractor, this is. It is everything that I thought it would be and more. Yeah, I've got to be honest, I am tempted to say this may have ousted the Fendt from the first place for the first time ever. A case, well, I am a very, very massive fan of the 7250 Pro. Yeah, huge fan of that, and have been for a long while. Wasn't to begin with. It is, I think I've said this before, on the FS19 map, the starter map, the American one, which at this precise moment in time I cannot for the life of me remember what it was called. Yeah, I did like that map, and it always started you with, I think it was 2 K7250s, and there was what I considered slow. New Hollands were 31, and all your others were 31, and that was 26 miles an hour, and it just didn't seem a very good thing. Right, whereas the bucket is at the store. So we'll go and fetch that, because this is a bit of a beast. Again, it's quick. That's another thing I like about it. Now, have we got the pass-through weight on? No, we haven't. We need to be grabbing the pass-through, which is on, I think it's on the AB, if I remember rightly. Right, let's use our brain. We're not going to really need this in any other configuration right now. Let's get this sorted. Auto is on nicely. Yeah, let's get this job done. We can fill that, and then I think it's a bigger field. Or is it a bigger field than this? I'm not sure it is. It's about the same actually. So if we do this with 1300, I think we'll take just a load and we'll just grab that and go over there. The other thing is it has got some land with it on the very edge, so that was rather intrigued me. Although no, productions don't need to be right where you are to make them work. That's the beauty of productions, is the fact that you can literally tell your transport network to just transport things and sell things and take things and all sorts of things, which is quite fantastic. Which is why I love the Grainquid Pro, because it's a silo that's a little bit more than a silo. That's using the energies of your transport network to your advantage. I like that a lot. Yeah, but we do need to buy our animals soon, and we will indeed. Yeah, I was thinking about this because I know sometimes some viewers get a little bit bent out of shape about the fact that you're buying things in. Everyone expects you to mix and stuff like that, but I've got to be honest. In life, do you aim for the weakest cost payback for something? What I'm trying to say is, if there was a business model that was more lucrative that you got the opportunity to go into, would you choose to go into a good high-end business that made you a lot of money, and then obviously because your energies were spent in using that particular model, would you then go and do every other kind of business? Or would you what I'm trying to say is, businesses, they do their business, they specialize in a business, and then they tend to buy other things from other businesses that specialize in other things themselves. So if we do the fertilizer business that earns us a small fortune, then do we then go and mix and get into the silage business that other companies do as already? Now that, I think that answers the question about whether we need the storage down at the shop. And I thought, it is true. Yeah, I know Mr. CLP often explain. I mean, he does do his own mixing. He really is a massive fan of. No, I'm not. I'd sooner start my cows. I mean, to be honest, you could just cut grass for them. It's not. Yeah, it's not going to hurt. It's not going to be perfect. But cows have lived on grass for thousands of years before people decided that TMR was the thing of choice and that it has health bonuses and all the rest of it. Where mankind has decided that is because for thousands of years cows lived on grass alone. just you know, like, just putting it out there, but it is true. I'm not making it up. So yeah, it's sort of like, yeah, man-made that we must now do this and we must do this, and farming says that, and you know what I mean. It's one of those things that socially acceptable that we've got to do things in the way that people say that we've got to do things now. Now let's, where is it? This side, I believe it is. So we need to be cutting across the bank at the bottom of this field and going down to do our field. Oh yeah, no, didn't we buy the data? We do need to. No, that's what we're going to look at. If we need to lime as well, we will do. It's not. It is. Well, it looks quite a thin field, but it doesn't look that thin when I'm looking at it. Really, it looks a bit bigger than I'm thinking it is. Right, a moment of truth. Oh, pH value is good actually. So just nitrogen bad. So we did, but yeah, we did buy the field data, or we would not be seeing what we're seeing now. Right, okay then. Well, let's get cracking. It would be nice to get to April though before we, yeah, so I suppose we could do the animals next session, actually a proper day. I just want to, let's be honest, this type of job, it's you do it once, you know, literally. I mean, especially with precision farming, I don't need to do this again. I do it and I go away. So once we've done this and the liming is okay, it's not how we like it, but I can put up with that. If it was pH bad, I couldn't put up with it. I'd have to go and fetch the thing now and get this done. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this as it is. Now, are we going to make this? We are halfway through, and we are not halfway through the fields. Still, we're not that far from the shop, so we could dart down to the shop and grab our bucket, and then we can finish it off anyway, so I'm not worried about it. And I thought, I'm not going to time-lapse this session, we're just going to little old do it as it. Oh, there's a bit of a dip there actually. That looks a little bit nasty. Oh, that looks really nasty. I'm not sure that's going to cope. Yeah, it might be one of those things that gets fixed by the map maker, because that seems a tad not so good. We can smooth even with the crop in the ground, so we shall see how the harvester fares. It's a 4-meter header with the yeah, and that's another thing I've fancied, but I'm not going to do the Colossus. I'd be happy to settle for the Colossus harvester. Yeah, and then we'll try the other Colossuses at some other time, the like sugar beet ones and all those. Because yeah, I'm really, ever since they've dropped, I've wanted to go, just not the Unreal side of it. No, that's not my cup of tea. But a bit like the what's the name of it now? Oh, the TARDIS. God, Ben, how can I forget Doctor Who? Yeah, the TARDIS, all of them, whether it's the liquid tankers or, wow, we did run out as well. Yeah, whether it's the liquid tankers or the normal trailers, I didn't put them in for a long time because I was like, I spat my dummy out and said, whoa, these are unreal. But then I thought, well, hang on a minute. They're only unreal if you want them to be unreal. You can still use that. Oh my life, they are not liking this here, are they? Whoa, really not liking this. Yeah, that's something strange going on there. Yeah, so I thought, there's still Brit, and the unload rate is second to none. Whoa, I saw you there. I did. I cannot ignore the fact that I saw that purple. And while we're here, this is the only bit that's a little bit hilarious. Would you really do this? Probably not. No, I am not the nosiest of people. I'm really not nosy, and the idea of going around other people's yards is a little bit horrifying to me personally. Aha, is that no? Oh, it is as well. I thought it might be an orange flower, but it really is an orange pig. Oh, it was a special orange pig as well. I didn't realise we were so close to completing the pigs. So there we go. That's all pigs collected. The same as, was it horses we collected all of them as well? That's 2 collections that we've actually completed, which is most unlike me. I very rarely do that. Right, anyway, shop, book it. Let's get that field finished. And we've done that. Yeah, we've done everything on the other one. The liming's okay on this, so do we take... We could... Now we've not got the big bag handle with us though, have we? So we haven't really got a means of sticking anything on there. Or no, I wouldn't. We've not got a dolly. We want the lorry really, don't we? Is this lime in this, or is it fertilizer? It's lime. Whoa, it's well too heavy. Oh no, I can just about manage that. Now this doesn't accept lime in the back, so yeah, I'm not going to fill this anymore because this seems to be just, and I mean, well actually no, it's not even just, is it? That is well horrible. I was right, I really need the pass-through way, which for some reason I forgot that I needed to grab off the AB. Indicate. I do like the indicating bars on this. Oh, that is awful. Yeah, I definitely think front loader. I mean, and as I said, obviously, the other thing is I really think we ought to get, although this is a fantastic idea, I think the bucket, I think, ooh, yeah, that's horrible. Massive lump. Right, that's it, I've lifted up slightly. Yeah, I think that we'd stick to the front loader, the Samurai, really, for this job, because it really is, I mean, that's not even as much as the Samurai would carry. The weight of the bucket itself is seriously, as you can see, pretty awful, really. Yeah, although I suppose we might get a wheel loader further down the line, which is I think what I was thinking when I kept it, really. But then I keep seeing it, and then you keep grabbing it, don't you? That's the trouble. So I think the Samurai, the other Samurai's at the top, isn't it? I'm sure we left it for the top of the farm. Oh. I did not realise that did not accept lime. Ah. Okay. That's annoying now, because that's not going to clean up very nicely. Let's leave this down here, and we will grab the Samurai. Let's change this to front loader. Oh, can you do... I think you can. I'm sure we've done it already, haven't we? Now, where did we stick the toolbox? I think it was around here somewhere. We said this was the... Or did we not place it because I was unsure about where to place it? I thought we had. It does show you that type of thing, doesn't it, on the map? It shows you the repair point if you've got one down. Fuel. No, I can't see anything. No, we've not done it yet. So really, I think this is the central part of the Let's Play, really. If I was going to see, I would have done it where the tap is. We could stick it on this side of this, though, really. So I can't see it sticking anything else in the way over there. Right, so I think we'll stick that at the end of the manure, which is in container. No, it's not. It's in tools, where you'd expect it to be. I'm going to stick the tool. I could have sworn that I did the toolbox at the top. Of course I did. Right, we're going to need to V mode that, are we not? Let's move you out the way. So you accept wood chips, but you don't accept lime. It's a bit weird. I didn't seriously think. I didn't, no, I obviously have never put lime into the Grain Quid Pro, but I seriously thought that could actually cope with that. Obviously it can't, or I was in the wrong place, but that seems a bit odd, really. Let's have a look. It's in productions, not silos. Silage, slurry, straw. No, it doesn't. Digestate. Wow, it has the things that you wouldn't think it does, but it doesn't actually. It lets you put wood in it as well. Wow, okay, well there you go. It does not accept those type of things. Well, we can get a couple of karmas for that. We'll have to grab that out at some point soon, because that's a bit messy. Let's move this out of the way. Yeah, we can grab a couple of karmas. It really is not the end of the world. Right, anyway, enough excitement. Where did we stick our... Yeah, we need a samurai. Let's grab some fertiliser at the minute. We will buy another samurai now. In fact, now that we've done that, let's actually do what we actually set out to do and repair this. We're not quite within the chevrons. Just, you would not believe it. Another few centimetres and then we were okay. Right, repair. All my life. And customise. Front loader, indeed. Yes. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Right, so we now need to buy a samurai. Another one. Oh, fantastic, these are such good value for a 3.7 ton thing. Amazing. I think that's right. That's why I love it. It's so versatile. It's storage for anything, and yeah, 3,005, exactly 3.5 tons. It is really good. Fantastic. Right, and we want the little weight off the AB. And we should shift out of the way. I think this is a fantastic tractor. Really amazing. Right, let's drop that. And we are indicating left. I can see the reflection. That first. Not that we're going to need it now, but we may as well. Did that actually grab that? Yes, it did. Right, in fact, yeah, I think we'll get this. We'll do a shop run as I used to in Hobo's Hollow. Next session, let's just fill this for now because that's all we need really. We've done the thing. We're going to go into front loader stuff down here. We're going to need to change the big bag handler, aren't we, that we've got over there from a wheel loader. Or did we already do that? I don't think we did. We could grab the toolbox at some point and just carry it across and do it in front of it. That's the beauty of it. I don't do it very often, but that's exactly what it's meant for. Right, let's get that field finished, finally. Yeah, we'll do the rest of all the rest of the work. We'll just get us through till April morning. I was just thinking, why have I got 358,000? Because you found £100,000 very special. Yeah, you've had a win on the lottery. You could say the lottery of life. Now then, let's zippity-doo-dah around here. we're flying car. Right. This last little bit, and it is a little bit as well. It literally is just a smidgen that was left to do. A little bit more than a smidgen, but yeah, it's not a grand amount, that is true. A little bit more than a smidgen looking at this. Fantastic, we're done. Right, we're gonna, yeah, well, let's head up for the store, because we are very close here. It just seems daft to not grab the buckets, and perhaps we could stick the band around and see. No, we can't, we've not got anything to, no. All my life they are not liking that road. They're not liking coming underneath these bridges, are they? Right. I'm being a little bit dim-witted, aren't I? There is a way around this. There is indeed. For a person with half a wit, we can do this. I have just figured it out, which I'm sure you're all thinking that's quite easy to do. And yes, I would agree that it really is quite easy to do. The weight, I'm not sure about. I'm not sure. We should survive that, really. Oh, unlike the roller, which might not survive us doing this, but yeah, I was going to fill the samurai, but no, I think that will be pushing it a little bit. Let's just get the mega roll, multi roll here even. Yes, it's nice to actually have some rollers straight away. I don't think I've done any of that, have I? They're not that all crops need rolling, but yeah, I'm not in the habit. It's weird. It's one of those things that because almost every Let's Play I don't have a roller, that I sort of think about not, and we've actually got rollers, and yeah, we ought to look at that quickly, because really it's one of those things that we might do another session before and just get the rolling done. Indicator off. We ought to check. Well, we could use the specially built interface that we have on this to actually have a look and see if or what needs rolling, because now is the time to do it, really. And let's have a look. Growing. Well, we're actually, strangely enough, why is that green blob up there? Weeds. It's weeds. That's what it is. Wow. Stones. Ah, yeah, no, that will be stones. And, well, you see, yeah, grass beards don't need rolling. That much I do know. Oh, what are those white blobs? Ah. Yeah, that is our equipment. Oh, no. Fantastic. So we don't need to roll. We've got them ready for next year where we will need to roll because it'll be done. So, yeah, we need to buy some liquid fertilizer as well. We'll do that now whilst I remember, because I know what I'm like. I'm going to totally forget and then we won't have any. So we want some liquid fertilizer for our, and we have a super duper partner in the liquid barrels mod. Yeah, 1,200 for 1,500. Where else can you get that for that kind of price? So we'll go 3,600, which is not far off the price of a normal one for 2,000 litres, and we've got, that's how much have we got? More, I know, but 4,500 versus 2,000, so 2.5 times for just slightly more, just as well. So that's fantastic, and we have our built-in tanks on our side. Let's stick the multi-roller away with its other one. So I think now we're quite capable of pretty much rolling and mulching just about anything, which is brilliant. In time I'll stick them in the same place as well, because I think we can get 2 of those in one, but I'm not going to try too hard right now. It's not like we are in need of tightening up on our space. Now then, that's there, and that is the pass-through. Let's stick the Banderanti down here. Now the bucket is gonna, that's, unfortunately that's about as close as I can get. Fantastic, excellent, right. And I think that is where we're going to leave this session. I really do. We are going to do the animals. It is true. One thing we will do, another thing we're going to do as well, because we're going to do a rundown of the shop next time, is we are going to buy the trailer. In fact, thinking about it, what I was talking about earlier, I would normally go for, in fact, yeah, that is true. In my thing of trailers the other day, I was always looking for what is the most reasonable starter trailer, and it would have had to be 17,500 buys you the TARDIS, the standard one, but this beaut is, with the extension, a 30-tonner for 11,500. Now it's not very worker friendly, or is a, I just suppose it's still a lift, isn't it? But I think that's all you do get really, so I think we will. Now we want it to be a bumper pull. I think we will change the colour. We're going to make a nice, we're going to make a colour ourselves, and we're going to do it metal, but we're going to do it green. Green for grass. About that, I should say. And the extension. I think a lighter green. If that's not what you think it is it? I don't know what that is doing, but it's certainly not. I like the silver rims, they can stay. So for 11,250, we have a 30-tonner. That is going to be the one for feeding the animals at the top of the farm. Not sure if they need water, but we'll get that all done next time. We'll grab the lorry, and we'll take that, and we'll go and get the big trailer. We'll load up whatever we need to take up there, even if that is trailers, the lot, and we'll run that up to the top. We've got the little tanker. If we need another one, we'll get the shop to deliver one at the top. I think we will need that. Yeah, we will. I need to get the. In fact, I think what we're going to do now is, I think it's got the wrong thing, isn't it? So we're going to need to drop the bucket. I'm sure we left it in wheel loader configuration, which means this isn't going to play ball. Oh, yeah, somebody's put something in the way. They have. That somebody would be me. Yeah, I am right. Well, there is a bit of an easier way than doing that, and that's to change this to wheel loader configuration, grab that, come back down, and then change the two of them to front loader configuration. The puzzle isn't that difficult to solve. Not really. Right, okay, let's get this sorted then. Yeah, and then we can just stick everything in, leave it as it is, and we're all happy then. We've got a bucket, 3.5 ton bucket, and we've got the big bag handler. I would have liked to have gone for the AGM, but unfortunately, yeah, it's not. Right. Yeah, it's the bigger the thing as well, the worse the thing is. So yeah, we've got that. Oh, and I was wrong. The Deutz, the DO6 pumped. Its front loader is exactly the same. Yeah, it's got a funny curve to it, but I thought it was different, and I think I got confused about. But it is the same one. It always has been. It's a little. I know it's not really. It's just different. It is. It's just different. So there's nothing wrong with it or anything really. Right, let's customize front loader, yes. Customize front loader, yes. Let's get that all picked up. Brilliant. Job is a good one. Sorted. Oh, we have attached the tool. We appear to have some sort of a mod clash. Yeah, it's. We will. Hopefully, when it reloads it, that'll be fixed. But yeah, there's something gone quite amiss with that. But this time I really am going. Yeah, we've done everything. We're ready for next session. We've got the low loader to pick up, and we've got everything to load up for the top of the thing. Do I start up the top? Do I get that done off camera now? That's not a bad idea, really. I think I will. We're going to shoot up to the top of the map now. We're going to pick up the stuff from the shop, and I shall see you next time at the top of the farm. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now. Just thought I'd start this. Yeah, the minimap's gone wrong. It's not showing anything. I've just changed the size of it 2 or 3 times. It's not showing anything. So that's what's crashed and burned. It's an actual, yeah, whether it's the map that caused it to crash or whether it's a giant's fault or whatever. Yeah, it is definitely not working. So we should shut that down. It's something weird has gone amiss. I thought I'd just quickly start the cameras. I'm not going to say goodbye again, but yeah, I'm just going to include this. Yeah, and we'll get the lorry, which is following fast. It's a lovely colour. I do like that, the red and blue together. Very, very nice. Thank you very much. Right, I shall, yes, you can see what's going to happen here. We're going to stick that on that, and with liquid fertiliser that needs to come back towards, so we'll, yeah, just grab the trailer. In fact, it seems a little bit excessive really to be taking the low loader when we don't really need it. We could just stick the bits and bobs on and just run that trailer up with the with this beaut, could we not? That might make a little bit more sense that we do that. So let's start that going now. And we're going to run that up right now. So, yes, I am... this time I promise I am going. Yes, I'm not going to say goodbye again. I will see you next session, hopefully. just remembered. I did promise, didn't I, that we would go through till April. So, do you know something? I'm going to take you with me. Yeah, we're going to literally run this up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to see them up that. We will sit by the fields at the top of the map and we shall say goodbye to March together. Yeah, and then we shall... see what happens next session, and we will buy some animals. That is going to be the main sort of thing of this. I mean, things that a lot has happened in the month of March, really. I mean, yeah, we've done an awful lot of alterations equipment wise. We've put 500,000 in the bank ready for our swap over. We've got no harvester, but we have got 500,000 banked ready to buy our harvester. So, yeah. It would be also nice to see the grass grow. It would. Actually, I do concur on this. That would be a nice moment to see our work. Because it will all be equal, really. Yeah, that will catch up with the rest of the field, or it should do. We shall see if I missed anything as well. Yeah, I do think I am right. It is massive. That has made a huge difference. Shame about the trees. We could have made it a little bit bigger had we. Yeah, could we have got rid of the trees? But hey ho, it is what it is. Right. Let's rest then finally and see April in. 8 o'clock is indeed exactly. Oh, let's have a look as well, because it is late in the day. You can get other drops. No, we did. I think this may be tomorrow mornings as well. Although no, I think some all have gone. Now that is a point. We've got 2 RQ sands. We've got one down the bottom as well. We could bring it up the top and set 2 tractors. 2042 property maintenance. Now that doesn't really surprise me. Let's have a look at our grass field. There you go. That's the real view. Absolutely fantastic field of grass. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Right, and that is where we're going to leave it this time, yeah. 345,999. We're up here. We are going to buy some sheep next session. Which would, yeah, it was the fuel and that I did here, wasn't it? That's what we're thinking. So we shall buy some sheep and we shall feed them. I think, have we got any grass left though? I don't know that we actually. Yeah, we have. That's right. We need some water for that because I literally switched on the. I don't need to run to it. I don't. I can literally look in the menu, which is at the top, I believe. Supply production. Yeah, we did. So none of it will have gone because we haven't put any water in. So we do need another water thing. We need a water thing for up here. Yeah, we do actually. That is true. We're going to ask the shop to deliver one up here. Wink, wink. Yeah, well, do we need it to be massive? I think no, we've only got 1 lorry. We can't afford it really to be up here. So do you know if it's something I think we will go for? No, that is a point actually. Yeah, I don't very often use it in that. I think actually these aren't in here. The ones I'm thinking about, I think they're in miscellaneous. Yeah, TARDIS as we've done to death. Yeah, I know we can go unreal, but we're not. I'm sure it's in. I usually use these as milk tankers, but they do water, and there is one with the actual swivel axle, of course, but it has got the tractor pull bit. I usually go for the one on the lorry, but that doesn't mean to say we have to do that. Yeah, I mean it's a little bit like that, only it's bigger. Not 40 tonner, I think it is. Yeah, the tank 40 dolly, which is the thing's in the name. Yeah, so it will do water, milk, fuel, everything really, but digestate type stuff. So yes, I think we will buy that and have that delivered up here. And we will change the colour though. I'm not a massive fan on the what is up here. The John Deere. Let's go through John Deere type. Oh, actually, that is true. You can go John Deere, which J would be about there, I would say. No, that's R. A bit higher. I'm getting there. J. L. Come on, J. John Deere, please. Oh, that bad timing. John Deere. And we're going to have to save again anyway. Oh, my life. J. John Deere Green 1. Fantastic. Apply. the rim colour. Let's pick that, and we are going to chrome this. We are going to go silver, which is white. Yep, I quite like that. That's what we're going to buy. That. Have that delivered right now. So that's going to be our, if we need water up here, it's for like the sheep as well. We've now got a tanker that will do that for the water there, and this for here. Did we stick a tap in already? We don't really know if the, yeah, I'm going to leave this up here. I don't want to spoil it because I'm going to literally do it next session. So yeah, we'll put a tap in somewhere in between the two. If I haven't stuck one already over there, I might have already done it. If we have, then we'll have another another tap fitted, as you would do in real life. You would want it to be fairly close to your animals. If it does do, you can't tell, can you, until, no, I'm not. I'm tempted to stick one in just so we can see, but we'll save that for next session. So then I am going to say goodbye again, because it is only right, being as I've made a mistake and forgot about it taking us to April. Yeah, we've done all of our work, so we're in a good position. We've got to wait till May, June, I think, yeah, for our next cut of this super duper field. Yeah, we have, that's first growth stage. So April, May, June is when we're going to cut it again, which is fantastic. And I think, let's have a look at our crop just as we leave. Now then, that is true. We have oats. I think they are, no, the barley is first, I think. Oats is July, so July is our first harvest, and if I remember right, sunflowers are very late. Yeah, October, November. We have sugar beet, which is also a very late crop. So yeah, I've got two fields of wheat, which we've got plenty straw, which is going to come in useful for our animals. And yeah, so we're going to get the sheep in this time. Do we do the? I think it's a time for moving some animals in. We've got 330,000. Yeah, we've won these little bits of the life lottery a couple of times, and we're not going to keep getting that kind of luck. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. But all that remains to be said for this session is thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.